Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by having a quick look at my question. I'm asked to draw the axonometric axes x, y and z and the isosceles triangle A, B and C. Draw the elevation and the end view. Draw the completed axonometric projection, and then part D, identify the traces of the simply inclined plane that contains the sloped exit. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my angles here 115 degrees. And the same the far side. And the distance between here has to be 14, so I'll just judge that there with my set square. There's 14. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to continue on this line here, and then this here has to be 90 degrees to that. So if I double check that angle there is 90 degrees. So I just put in my symbol there, and then this point will be joined back to here. So that there is A, B, C. So that's my first step done. I can draw this on. So I'm just getting the true shape of this reference plane here. So this here is A and C. This here is A and C. The next step I do, I get my compass. I bisect that distance. I then join these two bisectors. And I draw in my semicircle. Then I draw in the true shape of that. My true shape there, and I do the same thing on the other side. This here, exact same thing on the other side. I can also put my set square like that, so that there as well. This should be 90 degrees. So once I have that done, come up here and I can draw my line. this here is going to be C, B, bisect the line, swing an arc, swing an arc, swing an arc, swing an arc, join those two, point my compass there, and I swing in my arc here. So I have that done. I join that back there. And that there is my question set up. The next part I have to draw in this surface here, and then complete the axonometric. Okay, the next step we have to draw this view here and this view here. So I can see that I'm going to have to bisect this distance here first. And then I draw in semicircle. Next step, I'm going to measure up 35 along this line here. So that's my curve going from here to here. So using my compass, this here is the max height of the tunnel. I'm going to mark it off here. And 3.5 then is the height where the tunnel starts sloping, and I'm going to mark that off there. So my next step is just to start off by getting this side here. So I'm going to extend on this line here. that there's a point, and I'm going to bring this bottom point down here as well. So I have my question basically up to that part there now. So far my question: draw the axonometric x's x, y and z. With that done, draw the elevation and end view orientated as shown. Draw the completed axonometric projection. So to complete this drawing here, I'm going to have a curve here on the front and a curve here at the back. So I have my curve here. I have these points here labelled 9, 12 and 3. And if I look here, this here is going to be 9 and 3, and up here is going to be 12. So this is the curve here at the front, and then this here is the curve at the back. So all I need to do is just to get additional points in the curve. So I'm just going to break the curve up using my 60 degree set square. And what I can do as well, I can take another point here as well, just to give me an extra point to help me draw the curve. Just copy that across there. So I have those points there. So straight away, before I draw anything, I know that this point here is 3, this point here is 9, and the same here at the back. That's 9. That point there is also 3. So to get my heights, if I look here as well, this distance here from 3 to 12 is exactly the same here from 3 to 12. So there's a direct relationship. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure the differences here in height. Get my widths here. It's 1, 2, 2, and 3. So there's my 3 heights there. If you want to call that A, B, and C. There's my 3 heights. So here's the height of A. And then B. And I'm going to use my set square to copy these heights across to their side. And I can label the points in as well. So this here is 1, 11, 2, 10. This here is going to be 12, 93 as well. So I have my points there. Basically, to start off, I'll start off with 10. Start off with the curve along the back, anyways. So I'll go parallel. So this here's 10 and 2. 10 and 2 are on that line there. Here's 9, here's 10 now. That's a point, and I go over to 2, and draw a line. That's a point. So that there's 10, and that there's 2. What I can do as well while I'm at it, I can extend on these lines here, because I'll need them later on. I can do the same here as well. So I'm going to get 10 and 2 here as well. So to get 1 and 11 parallel, I can do the same up here as well. Parallel. There's 1. There's 11. And it'll be the same here for here as well. Here's 1. There's 11. So these are my points here so far. And the very last point I need to get is 12, which is the top point. So here's 12 coming along here. Do the same here for the very top. There's 12. And here's 12 then coming along here. So once I have that done, then I can freehand in the curve. I could do the same at the back. And I can draw a line here at the back as well. So the tunnel, if we're looking at it, it's an open structure. So what I'm going to have to do here then, draw the inside of the tunnel here, going back like that there. So that's my axonometric projection completed. So the last part E, in the pictorial projection, identify the traces of a simply inclined plane that contains the sloped exit. So basically imagine if you came along here with a sheet of glass and rested against this shape, the bottom of the sheet of glass would rest there, so that there would be the simply inclined plane there that would rest against that exit there. So I can put this in a different colour so you can just see it, but you'll be using a heavy pencil. So just going back to my sketch, the base is going to run along here. So this here is my horizontal trace. And that there is my vertical trace. So that's the same there as having a plane resting up against that there. There's the outline of the trace. And that there is my question complete.